YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph. So I got a video topic from a guy who DM me, and he sent this question through my website, steffiscode.com. So we're gonna dive into this topic. This is on Twitter, and he said, "Ladies, is this true? I only friend zone you because you're too perfect." And the guy was like, ... that makes no sense. And then she said, "You make a better husband than boyfriend. I wanted to keep you around till the time is right. If we ever dated and broke up, I hate to lose you forever. All girls keep the good ones around until the time is right." And it's true. Now let's dive into the comments within this Twitter. You guys want to follow me on Twitter? Steph is Code. All right. And you got a chick that said it's not. She just want a plan B, right? And then you got a dude named Papa Sean who said he's a safety net so she isn't lonely. He is not the man she wants. A note for you younger guys, don't fall for this. He's telling the truth, right? And then some woman said this, and this is what really makes me laugh about female nature, because women are always play the victim and make it seem like they don't do the same thing that these women always talk about. You ever talk to a woman and you talk about the rule and she always try to make herself seem like she's the exception to that rule, as if she's trying to dismiss the rule? The rule still applies, and 9 times out of 10, you're a part of that rule. You're a part of that one that these women are talking about. You're too good. You're too perfect for me. And I'll dive into that, but we're going to continue reading these comments. Some chick said this: "I've never really personally thought of it that way, but I can definitely agree with this logic. You can meet the right person at the wrong time, and she wants to make sure she works on herself before getting involved with someone." Work on yourself? Work on yourself? What does that mean? Work on yourself. Some other chick named Angela said, "This is literally her keeping him around as a backup plan when she's bored and lonely." That is facts. Working on her, do you mean working on her juices flowing to go bounce on other sticks? That's what you mean by working on herself? Working on herself by opening herself up more? Because our guts doesn't have any closure. They have all openings and gaps because they've been penetrated. That's what you mean by working on herself? Working on herself by going to the club and partying every weekend and drinking and being around the wrong influences, and then complaining Monday morning, "I hate my life," and then trying to come talk to the guy, the good guy, the perfect guy, the nice guy, right? Working on herself by steady chasing that jerk, steady chasing that guy who she really wants, and then just using this perfect guy as an emotional tampon. You see what he said in the comment? You see what he said in the text message, right? He said that makes no sense. He said that makes no sense. Why did he say that makes no sense? Because he lacks understanding. He lacks awareness within the female psychology. I don't want you guys to be bitter towards women or be jaded or anything like that. I just want you guys to understand why they do what they do. He don't understand. He's lost. Could you imagine this same guy 10 years down the line marrying her? She would cheat on him so fast. She'd cheat on him so fast because it's not who she wants. That's not who she wants. So she keep these guys around for closure, for security, for her emotions, to use them to talk to them about how her day went, and she don't care about you. She don't care about how your day went. She don't want to talk about how your day went, how her day went, right? I also seen the chick say in the comment section, "Men do it too." No, we don't. We don't have the capacity like y'all have to do it too. Right? We don't have that capacity. It's a lot of guys that be in my comment section who are extremists, who always speaks for themselves, who always speaks for the 5%. the super handsome guy, the 6'5" guy, the Tyrone, the Chad. There's not too many of them. When I make these videos, he's just talking to the average guy. The average guy who wants to find out why, find out how, and find out what he needs to do. You know that saying, there's seven women to one man? For who? For what guy? For where in his life? That's not true. Maybe back in the 80s and 70s, when these women head wasn't so big and their egos wasn't so huge, when there wasn't no social media, when she didn't have so many beta male a woman's beta male orbiters back in the day was probably where she worked at. Probably 2 or 3 guys. Now she got 100 of them, 200 of them, 2 million of them. So how's there 7 women to one man? Maybe for the Chads and the Tyrones, the 10% or the 20% of those guys who she's chasing, but not for the average Joe Schmo. It's not. If the average Joe was 7 women to one man, we wouldn't even need to make these videos. It wouldn't be no purpose of it. That statistic, dog, that's old statistics, bro. We're in a whole new age. We're in a different century. It's a new day. You know what I'm saying, G? It's a new day. And while we are swiping right on Tinder, how many matches do you think that the average Joe Schmo is getting out of 100? 2? 3, maybe 3 matches, maybe 5. And maybe 1 is going to let him dig him out. And the 1 is not who he really wants. So that 7 women to one man, that's false. It's not true. Right? It's not. It's true for Chad and Tyrone. It's true for when you are successful. It's true when your looks really, really, really increase, when you're self-improving yourself. And you can really work on your looks by just improving your physique. If your face can't change, it can get leaner and it can get fatter, depending on how bad your diet is and how good your diet is and how bad you want to hit the weight room. A lot of y'all think hitting the weights is not important. A lot of y'all think going to the gym is not important. Y'all really don't care about that. But I tell you this, your appearance is first impression to a woman. The better you look, the better you can pre-close. Then the better your game, the better you can close. Right? Because women like a guy that looks good. Women like a guy that's in shape. That's masculine to them. That has muscles. Not a bodybuilder, but that has muscles. Has a nice shape and a tone to him. Right? She will tell you these lies and make you stay up in this hole of hope. And since you're not aware of her nature, you don't know what's going on. Bro, we all been there, bro. I've been there. We all been there. We all been in the hope hole. We all been there. Because most of us guys don't just tell women, you know what, I'm not ready. Most guys don't tell women, I'm not ready for a relationship. And just not dig out her guts. At least give them sex. You ain't giving them nothing. You just wasting his time. We tell a woman, yeah, we're not ready for a relationship, but we continue to do what we do and see what happens. The women don't even say that. Because women are not honest. Women ain't honest. You think a woman gonna say, you know what, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, but we can definitely kick it like Chad and Tyrone? No. That's why men don't do the same thing. Men will tell you, I ain't ready for a relationship, but we can still do what we doing. You know what I'm saying, baby girl, we can still do what we doing. I like it. You a cool person. Okay. See, the female brain and men brain is it's 2 different egos. We got 2 different egos. She really wants to change She really wants to change the man who she really likes into that nice guy. And then when she changes him, then she runs to the next bad boy. Or the next guy who she finds masculine and alpha. That's just what it is, G. It has nothing to do with her, like, friend zoning him. And then when she friend zones him, she's still not going to do nothing with him, but just use him. That's not that she's not really telling us the real reason. Because women can't never tell you the real reason. The real reason is, you know what, somebody else is digging out my guts and you don't do it for me. You'll never do it for me until I'm used up, I'm dried up, I have no more eggs left, and I'm going to need me a beta male provider. Hey man, once a 304, always a 304. Sometimes, in some of these women, G, there is no loyalty in their DNA because they weren't brought up the right way. Most of these women was brought up with single mothers, and they watched their single mother run from dude to dude to dude. Tell you, dude, a woman's influence is who she is when she's older. I'm telling y'all. She see her mama chasing these kind of dudes. You think she ain't gonna do the same? She see her mama getting away with cheat. You think she ain't gonna do the same? You think she's not capable of that same thing? Because it's in women. It's in some women DNA to want to do that. That's why I tell y'all, trust them as far as you can see them. Trust their nature. Don't trust what they say. Don't trust who they say they're who they are. Trust what you know who they are. Their nature. Trust in that. Trust them for that. You'll never say, oh, my woman is special, because ain't no woman special. She can be good for you. The woman can be good for you, but a woman can never be special. Because they all are capable of doing the same thing and acting the same way. They all gonna test you. This is what women do, man. You too perfect. So I'm going to put you on the bench, and you're going to watch me play my game, ready for me to come in, and then when I'm ready to sub you in, you're going to play your best, like a beta male St. Mangina. And most guys will never get it. Most guys will never get it, man. If you don't wake up to this truth, she gonna always use you like a fool. Peace, G.